we're going to be checking out Wildcard. Shout out to the dev for reaching out to me, and honestly, Leia, I believe was her name, is really, really friendly to talk to. It started with a Reddit thread, it went to a TikTok conversation, and then it went from there to a Discord. And now here we are. But I've played the game just to make sure that it functionally works. But I didn't play much, just like one game, just to see. So y'all didn't miss much on your end. You should be good. I do want to make sure our audio is solid. And also for the record too, we are going to take the VOD from this and cut it down into YouTube vids, because my experience in the past is doing a multi-game stream in a single session. YouTube has zero idea what to do with that, and so it goes nowhere. It's pretty unfortunate. I don't know why my audio sounds off, and I can't quite place why. Myself, I mean. Huh. Well, let's do the best I can, I suppose. But anyways, though, yeah, we're going to check out Wildcard first. I'm excited to see what this game's about. The definition of it, according to what their website was saying, or the, what's the word for it? Promo of it, is basically it's an Overwatch-esque game with objectives, but the trick is that it uses a card system. Not entirely sure how that works. Again, I played like one match and I kind of just fumbled around, but we can get into it and see how it goes. Now, supposedly for the Steam Next Fest, this game should be available now. People should be able to freely play the demo, and we should be good. But no way to know until we try. So, let's see what we got here. I'm going to start the YouTube section here. From our homepage, I just wanted to say we got some pretty cute art. I like these different monsters. They're pretty cool, awesome. I'm going to adjust the audio, because it just seems so quiet. And I really can't figure out why. Like, that is maximum on my side. And maybe it just has the quiet menu. That's fine. So going through the options, as you can see, we got some language stuff, which is pretty nice. You got system default or English. Okay, all of your standard graphics stuff. We are... Oh. We're actually going to take it down here to... I feel like high should be okay. Well, you know what? Let's do auto set. It's fine. I ran into a bit of a funky moment when I was just messing around last night, so, you know. Oh yeah, I forget, this does have Xbox control. Nice. So, bearing in mind we are in a demo, controller does not work for the main menu. Okay. Okay, so I didn't really look at any of this. Start a deck. These are where your decks are stored. Decks are a champion's secret weapon that they bring to every battle. You can create your own deck or choose to rent a deck to test it out for a limited time. Click create new and let's make your first custom deck. Okay, so we're not gonna mess with that yet. We're gonna... Oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. The game crashed. Hey, it's a demo though. These things happen. As long as the game gets back up and running, we should be fine. I do love the splash art for this though. It's very reminiscent of Marvel Rivals, and I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so Battle Pass. Note that I'm not going to spend any money on this for the demo. I always appreciate a way to support devs though, so if this is your jam, if this is the kind of thing you like doing, by all means, go for it. Alright, this is your card pack inventory. Any pack you buy from the store will show up here. Okay. Well, let's be real here. So we have 300 coins, which I'm going to assume is your basic currency, or 1,000. Actually, the 300 coins is probably your premium currency. 1,000 stars is probably your regular currency. I know this is a demo. I'm not going to be hard on it. They look identical for now. For now. I don't know if these functions work for monetary stuff. In a demo, I'm kind of neutral on that. I won't say really anything beyond that. Okay, we got the binder. Welcome to your binder. Binder is your collection of all the cards that you own, and also the ones you don't. You can visit here anytime to browse and get a sense of all the things Wildcard has to offer. Okay. So this is your heroes list. Or champions, okay. So, Gain and Woofer. Okay, I love the names. Gain uses his guitar to control opponents' movements and shred health across the arena. He's a control focus. Alright. Abilities. Intermission. Can dash backwards. Cool. Rift Storm does a AoE, I presume. Place Woofers as stationary sidekick. Woofer will attack when Gain attacks with push. Huh. I'm not really good at these kind of games just on a general level, but it is cool to see, and who knows, maybe it'll be pretty fun to get into. Anyways though, let's jump in here, shall we? See what we got. I'm not gonna be the greatest when it comes to explaining how games work and such. I mash buttons. I'm a button masher in like everything except Guilty Gear. So if you're coming for high level commentary, I'm sorry. But if you're coming here just to be entertained by me panicking and smacking buttons around, cool. We can do that. Now I do like, from a design perspective, from aesthetics, I do love that you've got very clearly laid out quests. Like, you do 500 summon KOs, which summons are the main heroes, and you get 40 battle pass tokens and fame. Cool. Same with playing 5 games with a friend. I am, well, not friendless, that's sad, but friendless in this game. Okay, so from information I was informed of, during the next fest, the servers were supposed to be on to be able to potentially play with other people, out of like closed beta type stuff. Don't know if that's happening here, so let's go and just jump into a bots game. Okay, so we got Gain, Ragna, and Singe. Ragna uses her fire to power herself up and lay waste to the battlefield. Ooh. Kinda dig it. Lock and Volt. Oh, he's a Robo Doggy. It's so cute. It's such a cute design. How Bulgur. Bulgur uses mighty strength and best buddy Burr to fight opponents and help his team arrive victorious. You know what? I'm okay with that. Let's check out Bulgur. I love the splash out on all these character cards. From a demos level, this looks pretty fun. Let's see how it plays though. And as always, a game could always go with some polish. Well, let's see what we're working with here. So, okay, naturally it's us and a couple of bots. Makes sense. Don't know what the wild cards are. I'm not sure what that is about. That's probably a feature that'll be put in later. So far, though, let me know what you guys are thinking about the aesthetics of this. It looks interesting. I know it looks a little on the rougher side, but if it's a fun system, then by all means. Okay, so we're big, bulky, left click, slaps. Right click, does nothing. We got our goalie. Kind of plays like a weird Rocket League. Now I'm kind of thinking about it some. Alright, we can drop guys. There we go. Oh, whoa. Oh, so as long as I'm in this form here, I can't. Oh. Oh, you're friendly. My B, dude. Lots of colors all over, so. Oh, okay. You can use the number keys to select what you want to drop in here. Okay. Alright, what is... Oh. That feels like some giant cannon. Huh. Okay, Bulger just gets in there and just beats the snot out of everything. Oh. Apparently I KO'd somebody that was not who I thought I was hitting. Woo! Oh, I'm dying. Oh.
I could do this all day.
I'm dead. Blop. That's kind of cool. You can see, like, I love the style. I love the, panache, I think is the correct word for it. When it comes to, like, how you die, you can look at your cards and stuff. Just nice refreshingness. Alright, we're going up high. We're going up. So, yeah, the level of control you can do on this is pretty cool. Beat him up. Get him, Bulger. Woo! Ooh! Ooh! Ow! Ow! What is hitting me? I appear to be dying. Ah! Yay, goalie's down. Cool. Oh, gotta back out for a sec here. Alright, so the AI is kind of basic. Ooh. Yeah, it's kind of basic, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Whoa, 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 what is happening right now? What is that effect? Yeah, there's lots of, like, beams of stuff. Huh. I don't know what I died to there. That was weird.
Recalibrating.
By the way, taking a second here to also shout out. We did put out a new video for Steam Next Fest Nice. For Steam Next Fest, that was on Effulgence, a very cool game. Alright, we gotta Hulk it up in here. Never mind. I think we lose. Oh, dang.
Recalibrating.
Yep, we lose.
Down but not out.
That was some ill timing. Down but not out. Go! Rip. Okay. We got some balance questions to talk about, I think. I know I'm not going to say I'm great at this game, but that Ragnar character sure seems pretty strong. So... Oh. So if you don't play online, the challenge things don't count? Am I understanding that right? Let's try a quick play again. And if it doesn't work on this round, I will take some changes here and go back to the beta branch and see if maybe this branch is the main branch isn't open yet. I thought it was. I may have just read something wrong though. But I gotta say, on a basic level though, if you like games like Marvel Rivals, this actually could be fun. I had to see how much love the devs put into it and such, and like how good is the balancing. But the idea of being able to make decks that then empower how your creature or your person fights in the field, that's actually kind of an extra level of cool to it, you know? It kind of reminds me in a way of like League of Legends gear building, where depending on the situation you're in, you can change your deck up and have different stuff for different situations. But I don't think you have to choose the beginning of the match. So it's not quite as flexible as League. All right. Well, hold on a sec here. Let's go ahead and try that beta branch, I guess. One moment. See what we got. Come on, people. I'm going to play. Oh, it's nice in the beta version here. They also give me 100,000 stars. Oh, cool. You can still matchmake while you're doing this. Nice. The alpha tester. Wait, if that's the case, does that mean we're playing the alpha? Because that's even earlier in the game, but that also makes it even more impressive. Huh. Oh, I love some of these cards. Ooh. That's sick. Well, while we wait for potentially somebody to play with, let's pop open a pack or two, shall we? Or should... Oh. What? This guy's amazing. But also, man, I love her colors. We'll have to use her skin in a match if we do. We get a chance to. Okay. Okay, we actually got to see what the cards did this time. Great. So yeah, Volt XP. 4 of those and 1 coin. I know we're an alpha. I know it's rough. But 1 coin. And one XP. That's Yikes. That's fine though. That's what alphas are all about, is figuring out what works, what doesn't, and doing adjustments so that way your audience at the end of the day has a good time. I kind of think it's something's broken here. I think we're just in placeholder status. I don't think these actually are programmed into work as intended yet. Feels like one heck of a way to scurry up the ladder, though. So 5 summons, 1 rare or better. So far, this function is placeholdered. It does not work correctly. That's a bit of a bummer, but understandable. Let's put a deck. Let's learn a little bit more about how this works out. Alright, a deck is comprised of 2 parts, summons and wildcards. You must have both in order to have a valid deck. Let's start with summons. These characters are called summons. Whenever you open card packs and receive new summons, this is where they go to live. Click your new summon cards to slot them to your deck. A deck is not valid unless all slots are filled. Okay. So let's see what we got. We got Aloe, Libabub. That's such a fun name. Heals teammates from range. Finds a new teammate once the current one is fully healed. Okay. Okay, we've got Overheal. Links to a teammate and applies Overheal. Finds a new teammate once the current one is fully healed. Okay, I need to know what is Overheal. Like, as an ability. It's cool you can do this, by the way. So you got, it's a beast type, connects to a champion or summon and provides an effect while connected. Heals teammates, medium in size, and from house, Libabub. Okay. Doesn't explain to me what the overheal factor is, though. Alright. Wild cards are special cards that can turn the tide of the game. These must be added to your deck, but you must destroy the wild card shield in-game to earn them. Oh, okay. So you can put, like, super buffs in the game. Nice. Okay. Beast damage increased by 25%. Fire damage. Mechanical summons are overclocked. Okay. Again, minor issue. If we're going to have keywords, we need to know what the keywords do. Hopefully they put that in later. Because something like Taunted as a Magic the Gathering player, I get that. Taunted just means that you can't draw their aggro away. They can't choose who they want to fight. But like overclocked, I don't know what that means. It's a bit ambiguous. Okay, we'll put those in. And you know what? Yeah, let's make a love above deck here. Alright, mitigation. Cool. Links to an opponent and applies poison. Oh. That's pretty cool. Stationary receives wear and tear. Links to a teammate and applies healing. Finds a new teammate once the current one is fully healed. Okay, so that's one of the stationary summons we were talking about. So I think realistically we want to find more stationary ones to drop in here. I have to be careful though. Is stationary going to be like their descriptor under the word, or is it going to be a keyword in something else here? Brock. Deals lifelink damage? Oh, that's sick. Yeah. Oh my goodness, there's so many more of these. I had no idea. Oh, it's because it's a different house. Oh, okay. Are there not any other immobile ones? I have a long way ahead of me trying to fulfill the requirements for that one ability. Let's see. Surrounded by an aura that applies regeneration to nearby teammates. Nice. Move on to wildcards. Click the wildcards tab to continue. Okay. And we now have a new card set. And it's only appropriate. We are going to name this Green Giant. Ho ho ho. Green Giant. Boop. Sweet deal. Okay, so we can see that there's a matchmaking, but we don't know how long we've been in or what the estimated time would be. So let's go ahead and drop out of that. Let's try bot practice again. Also, I like these maps they're using too. They're pretty cool. Alright, so Bulger wasn't that great, in my opinion. Let's try Neva. She looks fun. Oh, I forgot to change the skin. Shoot. Oh, man. I don't suppose I could change it in here, can I? Alright, what is my armored titan looking friend gonna do? Because, honestly, it's kind of a cool look. It kind of gives me a Zero Suit Samus vibe. Okay. So, we have... Oh, you're a poisoner. Let's go. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, I don't know what the F ability is, but F in chat. That just killed the game. That was a literal F. And I'm sure there's probably no match resumption, is there? Alright, we'll try that again. Well, devs, just as a heads up, if you happen to be watching this VOD or you're in the chat, the F for Lily, or what's her name? My robot gal here. The F key triggered a game crash. That's a lot of bears. Okay. Alright, we're gonna throw... Whoop! Are you there? Okay. I don't actually know what that did. Ranged. Okay, we're getting walloped here. Ow. Can I reach in? Woo! I don't know what that does. Oh, there you go. Are you down? Ooh, 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 ooh. Ow, ow, ow. So yeah, I'm gonna say, at an alpha level, this is actually kind of impressive. I'm having fun with this. Hey, you. Okay. And then the AI just kind of gives up sometimes. You're like, cool. What is the health on this thing? Oh, there we go. Woo! There we go. Why did you put them there?
Goalie is down.
Oh no. We got a lot of guys to deal with here. Uh-oh. Don't know what that does. Woo. They are just whooping my butt here. Woo! Goalie came back. Ow. Ow. Oh, it kind of feels like, maybe my guys are too powerful. Like they cost too much. Oh, welcome in, Gib. Thank you for the hydrate. I will get to that as soon as I can here. How you doing today? Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're checking out some demos today, though, with Steam Next Fest going on.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, wow. Mega big robot. Can't move faster. Get back here.
Down but not out.
Yeah.
I like her dual format. This is kind of fun. Blech. Never mind. I got whacked. Alright, let me take that drink real quick. Doing good, eating mac and cheese, cavatappi and cheese. Ooh. My earbuds are apparently insisting on pausing every few minutes. Oh no.
Loser. I need an upgrade.
So, just to give the heads up, we are playing a game called Wildcard. It's in alpha state right now, but I got invited to check it out through Steam Next Fest.
Ooh.
Ow! Freak. And jeez. So this character is very high risk, high reward. I just don't really know how to play it properly. Huh. I was kind of hoping to play against some people here, but so far it's been just bots. This is kind of sad. But yeah, today we're going to check out a couple of different games though. We got Wildcard on the menu, and then we've also got, why am I so bad names? Phoenix, our First Squadron Phoenix, which is like a Star Fox type game, which looks pretty neat. And then I also had another one that I was going to play today. And if we have time, we might actually check out Astro Botanica as well, which is kind of a hidden one. I wasn't necessarily playing on it, but I will say I backed the game on Kickstarter. It looks amazing. I've also played the alpha some, so okay. We're going to give it one more shot here. If we can get somebody to play with that isn't bots, then cool. The problem is just that when we play against bots, we can't get any progress, you know? Game making is such a headache. I respect all the game devs who don't use AI. Yeah, I'm with you. I respect all of them. I also respect the wise use of AI. Now, what that really is defined as, your mileage may vary, but to me, you don't use AI is like, don't just tell the computer to make the whole thing for you. If you're doing it to like speed up your task because it's time consuming, but you understand what you're telling it to do, then it's more like you're overseeing what they're doing. But if you're using it because you can't be bothered to learn it or you just don't want to, that's lazy. And that leads to unfortunate consequences. Alright, let me check my email real quick on my other computer. Make sure I didn't get any emails from them saying anything about this demo. Okay, not seeing anything yet. Oh, okay, that was not the answer I was looking for, but alright, doesn't appear we have anything from the developer on this. So I'm going to go with this is probably the most we're going to get out of the demo portion of this. But honestly, for nearly an hour, it was pretty good actually. I could definitely play more with it, but I feel like unless I've got humans to play with, it feels like the progress bar just isn't moving, you know? So, alright, let's check out our... Oh, come on, moderator. Really? The AI use was for vibe coding, or just making an ideation game as a side prototype, not meant to be shared, but of course people want to sack every penny they think they can get. It actually held your message for the word sack. Come on, Automod, that's a bit ridiculous. Jeez. Yeah, making ideation stuff, like, on a prototype level and stuff, that's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, next up on our list is going to be Wizard Cats, actually. So, it's a little bit early here. I'm going to go and run an ad break while I switch this. Autumn upset over bags. More surprising news later. Yeah, it'd be that way. But yeah, we're going to run an ad break real quick. I'm going to swap games. Once again, the developer did contact me for this one, and they were very friendly. Like, very, very friendly. So I look forward to the future of this game. It's a shame we can't play against people to see how, like, the LAN component, or the matchmaking component works. But maybe we'll have a different beta later to check that out. For now, it's got good bones. It's got a good start to it. And I'm loving what I'm seeing.